morning. Last night was quite interesting. I'm jumping a little ahead of the timeline to kind of show y'all what happened last night. I think it's kind of important. Well, for some of you, this may be a little too disturbing. I had to get rid of a varmint last night, a rattlesnake, the biggest one yet, and the pictures and stuff will show him dead. So some of you may not want to see this, but it's an important part of living out here. Rattlesnakes are a real deal, and this one was just too close. And it happened last night about midnight. And the battery's charged now, by the way. Well, another exciting night out here in the Wild Wild West. Apparently, rattlesnake decided to come visit us, the biggest one yet. At my age, I'm not really into killing things unless I'm going to eat it. I just kind of approached that time in my life where leave it alone if it's not messing with you. Unfortunately, there are a couple of varmints out here I will get rid of right away, without question. One of them's a skunk and one of them's a rattlesnake. Both are very problematic. So you got to get rid of them when you see them, because you may not get to see them again for another week or two. They can be sneaky and hide away. So when you see them, you got to get them. Last night I was actually lying in bed when my son came home and said he saw it. So when we saw it, I knew I had to get out of bed and get it right away before it disappeared. And that's what I did last night. Now I'm on the heebie-jeebies, making sure they're not anywhere around here. Yeah, he was out here wandering right between the cars, and that's not a good thing. And here you can see the skunk in the front yard as Shane pulls in, and he skedaddles right away. Getting a little double whammy here. The rattlesnake was under my car, and Shane almost walked into him. He sees him right there and just kind of avoids it. Well, the snake went from my back of my car to and I caught him just at the last minute as he was getting into the bushes and got him. Pretty lucky no one got bit last night. You need to be really careful after you think you've killed a snake, because that head will stay alive for a long time afterwards and bite you. Even after it is dead, you gotta dispose of that head appropriately. There are 2 hypodermic needles in that head filled with poison toxins. You step on it later, it'll be just like he bit you. So please dispose of it accordingly. Shane said he saw a skunk too. I dropped that so I could do the hoe to get the snake. Well, this is definitely the biggest one I come across yet. He's almost 4 feet. Sorry to show you this, but this was our visitor last night. He was in the driveway, running from my car across the driveway to the other car over here. Not a good place for him to be. I had to get rid of him. I don't like doing that, but this is a rattlesnake and he could kill us. So it's I kind of have to. One of the thrills of being out here, you got to keep your eyes open, and I got to keep this stuff mowed, and I've got to take down these bushes. This is too much of a hiding place for him. And the skunk, which is we saw last night too, but he hauled ass, and haven't seen him again. He's been coming out of that field. I don't know why he'd live in the field. I think he lives in these bushes and goes out into the field. But pretty close. Too close for comfort. Rattlesnakes are a pretty serious thing out here. Although only about 1% or less people die from a rattlesnake bite if they've been treated with the antivenom. The antivenom has to be put in by IV. You can only do that at a hospital. I've done some research on it, knowing I've got a problem out here, and if I get bit, I need to know how to respond to it. The antivenom is not in all hospitals. The closest hospital to me, about 10 minutes away, does not carry it. So I have to go all the way to the big city, which is an hour away, before I can get administered into a hospital that actually carries the antivenom. So I'm almost an hour's drive from the hospital. You're not supposed to drive yourself because you want to keep calm and keep your blood circulating to more than it ought to, and you need to keep it elevated to the same height as your heart. So you really can't drive yourself. So it can be a little bit more serious for us out here because we're just too far from a hospital. Keep that in mind, trying to help out here. So if you're in this kind of country, you need to make sure your local hospital has an antivenom that they keep in stock. If they don't, you're going to have to go somewhere else. Keep calm if you get bitten. Don't get all worked up. Relax. Obviously, dial 911 right away. Take it seriously. The problem is you won't know them until you step on them, and then they strike and bite you. And that's the big problem. They love coming out at night. That seems to be the time I see them the most of the time, which is, I need to have this place lit up a little bit more at night so I can see. I typically carry a flashlight with me. Whenever I'm walking around, I do have this area lit up a little bit more with some lights back here. I need more lights. So I thought I'd kind of give you a little heads up on that. What's happening out here. It was an exciting night, to say the least. I wish I'd gotten the skunk too, but he ran back out in the field, I guess. I'll have to get him another day or night. I may have to get up a little extra early and sit out here and look for him. But anyway, thought I'd let you know. So I guess I got to get rid of those bushes. It's just too easy of a place for them to hide, and it's too close to the driveway. Not looking forward to that. Always seems like there's something that stops me in the middle of what I'm doing in order to address a more immediate threat. So you got to do what you got to do. I will film it for you, so if I get by a snake in the middle of cutting all those bushes out, you can see me die out here. Oh, barn swallow, how you doing today? You're pretty active. Eat all those bugs. Hey, I had a mosquito on me earlier. Can you get it? This way. Where are you going? Where's he going? Man, it's hard to catch them barn swallows. They are so fast. I see their shadow way more than I see them. See that? Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you hang around and see all the other things that have been happening that I'm putting together for you. So I got a lot more stuff to show you out here in the Wild Wild West. Thanks for your time. If you like, and subscribe if you would like to subscribe. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you around again the next time. See ya.